Early in the morning.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. You already know who it is. It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with a real good video today. It's going to be a very educational video, this one. Microaggressions. I've been waiting to do a video on this because I was just wanting to wait for the right time. It's very important that you watch the entire video, not because the algorithm and stuff, nothing to do with that, because it's very important, because I don't want anyone to miss any of these microaggressions, because even though they're quote unquote microaggressions, the impact these have are major. Please support the channel by hitting that thumbs up button. Support the channel by subscribing if you're new, and hit the bell to be notified, because listen guys, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I am so gassed. You can see it in my face, but I'm smiling like we're so close, guys. And when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna think about doing a giveaway. Actually, not think about doing it, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna send someone a Topical Juice pillow when I get to 1,000. I'm not too sure what the competition will be yet, or whatever the kind of rules are, but stay tuned for that one, yeah, car. I'm gonna give one of the pillows away. I need to keep these two, but I'll get one done for you and blah blah blah. Anyway, we'll get there. Before I start listing off all the microaggressions that most, if not all, white people have been guilty of at least once or many times in their lives. Actually, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you're white, you are 100% guilty of these microaggressions, at least years ago, at least once upon a time. So it's very important that you watch this video with an open mind and understand where you can improve and where we can all improve as individuals when we're interacting with different races. You understand? Even though the word itself has micro in the word, which means that it's like a small thing, microaggressions to us and to me is not small. Microaggressions are very major. Microaggressions contribute heavily to black people's mental health. Microaggressions that black people deal with daily impact our mental health severely. That one little sentence you said to me at school, that was a throwaway comment that you would never remember for the life of you, because you probably forgot about it 10 seconds after you said it. Jeezy never forgot that. Cam never forgot that. 15 years later, I remember exactly what you said and how you said it. How those microaggressions have impacted my life and my behaviors are insane. I'm not going to do it in numerical order. I'm just going to bombard you with microaggressions. So let's start with number one. Hair. Now hair needs its own, hair is the umbrella, and there's microaggressions underneath hair. If you're black, you'll know that the hair regulations in schools, at work, have never been fair. They've never been equal. White people were allowed to have this hairstyle, this color, but if you have an afro or braids, it's deemed unprofessional. This one here annoys me to my core. Our Prime Minister looks like that. On a daily basis, he looks like a clown, yeah, absolute clown. But that is deemed professional apparently. Why? He's the Prime Minister. Clearly it's deemed professional. You are a Prime Minister. You are the head honcho of the politics, you know what I'm saying? So that clearly that is professional enough to be the Prime Minister. But yet, a black man with a nice sharp high top, nice sharp fade, a little skin fade, you know what I'm saying? Maybe tapered. Nah, not professional. A girl with 1 or 2 plaits in her hair is absolutely fine, it's being creative. But if we have a black girl who has braids or something like that at school, unprofessional. Black girls at school were told that they couldn't have their hair like this, they couldn't have their hair like that. Why? This is literally our hair. Like, what can we do? What can we actually do? But over the years, I've seen hundreds of schools tell black women that they have to straighten their hair. You know what I'm saying? That's a microaggression in itself. The fact that our hairstyles that come with our genetics are viewed as unprofessional. So one of my old managers, literally at the end of 2019, before I left my work, he had just met me that week. Yeah, it was the second day he'd met me. I wore my locks up on day 1. I wore my locks down on day 2. Day 2, he already made a racist comment that I'm gonna get into on day 1, but day 2, I was in a meeting with him. He just met me. He told me to wear my hair up because it looks more professional for the client. I literally just said no. That's not gonna run. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. So I continue to wear my hair down. No one can ever tell me not to wear my hair down because it's gonna impact how the client feels. The client can kiss my ass. Literally, get on your knees, client, Mr. Client, Mrs. Client. Yeah, get on your knees. Put a little cushion down there. Yeah, I'll oil my batty up for you and you can kiss my ass. Yeah, that's it. Simple as that. You do not tell me how to wear my hair. What? My beautiful locks are unprofessional? Nah. They're beautiful. Simple. So another microaggression was from the same guy, the same manager at the end of last year. So I'll tell you a quick story. I was in a lift, right? I was in the elevator. And I think he had an Irish hat on. And it's just me and him in the lift. This is day 1. I've never met this guy in my life, yeah? He's my manager at the time or whatever. He goes, look at me. Small and Irish is the new black. I didn't laugh. Again, said by the right person. If he's my brethren, if he's my boy, I'm laughing at that. I'm thinking that's funny. Yeah, good one. Yeah, sure. I don't know you, big man. So what that joke is saying, yeah, the story gets worse, by the way. So he goes, oh yeah, small and Irish is the new black. Again, it's that idea that black people are fashionable, black people are trendy, black people are in fashion or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Or small and Irish is the new black. So what's black? Like, what's the new black? I don't understand. Like, what is black? What's your definition of black? You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. What is this? I didn't laugh, right? He laughed for both of us. Yeah. He then goes to me. He says to me, that was hilarious. I'm gonna watch me say that to the cleaner. I can't remember who the cleaner was. The cleaner was a black guy called Tunde or something, right? I was like, don't bother. Like, there's no point. Yeah. Doesn't listen to me. In front of me, in front of two white receptionists and our cleaner over there, Tunde, he says the same joke again. No one laughs. The two white receptionists are like this. I'm literally sat here like this. You know what I'm saying? This is what we deal with at work daily. So that was on day one. Day two, he's telling me about my hair. Fam, suck out. Literally, get out of here. Get out. Go away from me. Next one. Same working environment. Yeah, this is the same working environment, not the same people. I'm at lunch. Two older white ladies were talking about busting low, right? I'm at the table with them. Imagine what they say to me next. All this busting low thing, all this busting low stuff, like, it's weird, like, you don't bust low, do you? Because that's kind of what your kind do, don't like bust low, don't they? What? Your kind? So come again? Hang about. So first things first. In fact, I do bust low. It's comfortable for me. I don't wear jeans up to my belly button. I bust low, it's comfy, yeah? However, my kind, all black people just bust low. Is that like a thing? Like, I don't understand. You can see how that's offensive. Okay, I let that one slide. That's an example of a microaggression. Assuming that all people of the same race do that. Having the balls and the audacity to say that to me in the workplace. And you don't see the problem with that. It's ridiculous. Going back to the hair thing, the invading of like personal space. So black women used to get this all the time. So, is your hair real? Like, oh, can I touch it? Can I touch your hair? Like, oh my God, like, do you know what I'm saying? We're not animals. This isn't a zoo. This is literally a human being that knows nothing else but this hair, this life. Imagine all Chinese and black people going up to white people and going, oh, your hair is so straight. Oh, your nose is mine's so flat, yours is so pointy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Even saying that and reversing the roles, I feel like I'm about to offend some people. Even just saying that, oh, your lips are quite thin. Like, can I just observe that? I feel bad saying that. I feel like I'm stereotyping. I feel like I'm being mean. White people have been doing that to black people every single day. Like, it's normal. And we're like, oh yeah, cool. Like, oh yeah, go on, you can touch it. We literally have to deal with that daily. It's crazy. Another one. Big one. This one impacted my life in a mad way. Being stalked, being watched, being observed by shop owners because they think we're gonna steal something. That microaggression there is so obvious. Do you know how awkward I feel stepping into shops? Do you know how nervous I feel walking out of a shop empty-handed? That is insane. Let that sink in. I am 25 years old and to this day, my heart races if I walk into a shop and don't buy something. That is craziness. White people walk in any store willy-nilly and it's just a pop to the shop. To them, I'm just popping to the shop. To us, it ain't like that. To us, we're popping to the shop with the expectation that people think we're gonna steal some shit while we're in there. That is insane. That has impacted my behavior to this day. I was in Tesco with my boy yesterday. What time is it now? Not even 24 hours ago. So 23 and a half hours ago, I was in Tesco with my boy. And you know what I did? I literally, without even thinking, I was shocked. This morning when I made this point in my notes, I was shocked that my behavior has changed based on this. If I buy something from the shop, I intentionally like hold the receipt up. Not like obviously, but my receipt is in a very obvious place. I might scrunch it up like when I'm near the security just so the noise and he can see me like throwing it away. Do you know how mad that is? That subconsciously, I have changed my behaviors based on how racist people are. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let that sink in. Every store that I go to, or not as much anymore, but back in the day, more often than not, just let that sink in. More often than not. These things aren't like a now and then. Now and then is bad enough. More often than not, people will be security guard, just all of a sudden you come in and all of a sudden you see him down the same aisle as you. Donnie started at aisle number 1. I've got to get some chicken at flipping aisle 47. Oh, what's Donnie doing here? But me, I'm a cheeky bastard. I don't just let it run. I'll literally say something to him. I'll wave at him. I'll say, yeah, you see me? Should I take a picture for you, lad? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, do we all steal? Admittedly, I did have quite a good sleight of hand back in the day, yeah? But I wasn't stealing stuff because I'm black. I used to steal stuff from shops because I knew I could get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's flaws in society, there's flaws in this world, and if I could do something and get away with it, I would have done it. You know, I would have cut corners. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like. Not because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Like, so imagine if I got caught stealing something, that's gonna reinforce their stereotype. When really, I'm just stealing because I want to steal from you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being real. Another microaggression, mistaken identity. Yeah, we do not all look the same. Coupled with that, white teachers not making an effort to pronounce black names properly. Both of these go hand in hand because they're not purely like racist, you know what I'm saying? You can have mistaken identity type thing, like you can, if you just met someone or whatever and you got the name wrong or whatever, fine. Like if it's the teacher's first day or the teacher's second day and they're struggling to pronounce an African name, fine. You know, if you've had to deal with names like Jack and Joe, you know what I'm saying, and Fred, it's gonna be a lot harder to pronounce David Olaringwa, you know what I'm saying? So I get that, but it can't continue. That news reporter, for example, who was doing an interview with Samuel L. Jackson, but he thinks he's talking to Denzel Washington. They don't even look the same. Like, it's a lack of effort, it's laziness. The world doesn't revolve around you. We are humans as well. Treat us the same, yeah? If we're in your class and we're in your lesson, pronounce our names correctly. Because that embarrassment that we feel, or that eruption of laughter by the class, how do you think that's gonna make us feel when we leave that class? Different again, innit? Nah, you know what, yeah, I take that back. Practice a pronunciation before you start that class or something, seriously. Because it really is a painful time when we're in a country that can't even pronounce our names correctly just because they're not one syllable. Do you know what I'm saying? Another example of a microaggression, some guy came up to me a couple years ago in a bar, right? And he was like, Cam, proper geezer. This type of geezer, yeah, this type of person, I'm not gonna get through to him. So I expect ignorant comments from people like that. And that is a bit of a generalization, but in my experience, as in again, this is my experience, you can't tell me my experience is wrong. In my experience as a young black brother at 25 years old, 0% of this certain demographic get it. Most of the time they're racist, to be honest, I can't lie. So, you know, it is what it is. So Donnie came up to me and was like, oh yeah, so Cam, like, I've always wondered, beer in hand, I've always wondered, like, why is it that all your kind, like all blacks and that, why is it they always stick together? Like, why is it that they don't really kind of like mingle with the rest of us? Like, you know, you're always kind of doing your own thing like this, that. And I'm just sat here thinking, shut your mouth, yeah. I could spin your jaw right now, yeah. That's option A, I could spin your jaw. Option B is I could sit there and educate you on systemic racism and prejudice from people in power, putting black people in ghettos, in underinvested areas, and blah, blah, blah. I could do that. I could sit you down and do that. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't emotionally intelligent or academically intelligent to understand it, so there's no point. Or there's option C, ignore it. I opted for option C. You get me? So, because it's just not worth my time. It's not worth my time putting him in hospital, and it's not worth my time educating him. I'm just gonna let it go, you understand? But it's things like that. Again, throwaway comment to this guy. He's genuinely wondering why blacks don't assimilate with the rest of the world or whatever. Well, from his perspective, that's what it comes across as. From the real life perspective, it's a lot deeper than that. Probably should have started with this one, but I'm gonna end on this one. I don't see colour. Shut your mouth, yeah? You do see colour. I don't wanna hear that shit. See us. See our colour. See our struggle. See our oppression. Yeah, you can't just say, oh, I don't see colour. You can't, you've got that privilege. You can go, and colour's gone. We don't get that privilege, unfortunately. Yeah, we live and breathe this. This is our life, this is our humanity. So see us. It's not a good thing to say, oh yeah, we don't see colour. We don't want to hear that. We want you to see us and understand what we go through. It's a bit of a cop-out for you to say, oh yeah, like, I don't really see colour. You don't realise that your unconscious biases. You don't realise that this is going on. You can't just turn around and say you don't see colour, because you have to. We're gonna make you see colour. Because your whole life, no one has seen colour. For everyone's whole lives until George Floyd died, no one saw black for what we were really going through. Until a month ago. It's crazy. Honestly, it's actually crazy. So no. It's time to see black. It's time to see brown. It's time to see what we go through. I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you got a better understanding of what type of things are considered microaggressions. I wasn't going into detail on every single one because I'm just trying to churn out like as many little intricate microaggressions as I can think of. But thank you for watching the video. As I said at the start, please subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, and I'll see you soon.